You download an app or sign up for a service. Your credit card autofills, you click once, and you are instantly subscribed. But 6 months later, when you decide you want to cancel, the magic disappears. The button is buried under 4 different menus. You have to read 3 pages of guilt-tripping text, and finally, the system demands you call a 1-800 number that is only open during your working hours. In behavioral economics, this user interface design is known as a dark pattern. Specifically, it is a tactic called the Roach Motel, an environment made incredibly easy to enter and psychologically exhausting to leave. Giving up halfway through that cancellation process does not mean you are lazy. It means you fell victim to a highly calculated corporate strategy. This flowchart illustrates what academics call stimulus-organism response, or SOR theory. It maps how specific UI stimuli, like hidden links and confusing text, overload a user's cognitive state, the organism, leading directly to the response of surrendering or delaying a cancellation. Companies know that human beings suffer from decision fatigue. By adding just a tiny bit of artificial friction to the cancellation process, they make putting the task off until tomorrow feel much easier than fighting through the maze today. This concept is known as asymmetrical effort, and it generates significant unearned revenue. If a company can introduce enough friction to delay 10 million users from canceling for just 1 extra month, the math adds up to a massive financial gain. To keep your money, these companies do not need to convince you to love their product. They only need to make the process of leaving slightly more annoying than your current threshold for frustration. Amazon took this concept to an extreme with Prime. Internal documents revealed a cancellation maze they literally called Project Iliad, named after the epic Greek poem about a seemingly endless war. Subscribers trying to quit were forced to navigate a gauntlet of dynamically changing buttons, distracting discount offers, and carefully worded prompts designed to misdirect them away from actually ending their membership. Millions of people abandoned the process, but the Federal Trade Commission eventually stepped in, determining that these tactics violated the Restore Online Shoppers Confidence Act. In late 2025, the government secured a $2.5 billion settlement against Amazon over these enrollment and cancellation practices. The legal order now forces the company to clearly disclose material terms up front and mandates a simple cancellation mechanism. The scale of the Amazon settlement signaled a new enforcement standard. The government is now treating an intentionally confusing website as illegal consumer deception. While Amazon relied on a digital maze, Adobe relied on a financial ambush. For years, Adobe pushed users towards an annual plan, paid monthly, for software like Photoshop. To the average consumer, it looked like a standard, flexible monthly subscription. The reality was obscured in the fine print. Looking at this chart, you can see the trap. A flat $20 monthly fee suddenly spikes into a massive, immediate financial penalty of $150 or more at the exact moment of cancellation. This was an early termination fee, forcing users to instantly pay $50. While the Amazon and Adobe penalties differ, the underlying lesson for the industry is clear. Whether a company uses a digital maze or a hidden financial trap, they are now being targeted under the same federal laws. To eliminate these traps entirely, the FTC recently finalized a sweeping new regulation called the click-to-cancel rule. The core philosophy of this rule is straightforward. Terminating a subscription must be exactly as simple as initiating it. If a company lets you sign up with 1 click online, they must let you cancel with 1 click online. They can no longer mandate customer service phone calls, force interactions with retention bots, or make you click through multi-page menus. This regulation shifts the balance of power across the internet. Corporations will have to earn your loyalty by providing a quality product, rather than relying on psychological hostage-taking. Until this rule is fully enforced across every platform, these traps will continue to exist in the wild. If you find yourself caught in a cancellation maze today, do not fight it. Go directly to your bank or credit card application. Almost all modern banking apps now feature a stop payment or block merchant tool. You can use these features to sever the recurring charge directly at the funding source, leaving the company to figure out the rest. You can bypass their psychological traps and take your financial agency back right now. Check the digital safety checklist below for the exact steps to clear out your unwanted subscriptions.